guys, welcome back to another installment of News Over News. It's the show that gives you news in depth, and my name is Martin. I'll be your host. So in today's topic, we'll be covering, as we all have heard of this before, the coronavirus. I'm sure we are fully aware by now that it is a pandemic spreading all across the Asian economy, all across China in particular, and it's affecting thousands and thousands of people. New cases are being reported every day, and today I want to take us to where it all started, which is in Wuhan district in a province known as Hubei province. The coronavirus, which has been given a code of COVID-19, is a widely spreading virus and has been generally classified by the World Health Organization together with SARS, that was a virus which infected a number of people in China back in 2013, together with MERS that also infected a number of people in the Middle East. And it's a new strain in the coronavirus that is yet to be identified among other people. The coronavirus can actually infect people as well as animals, and currently there are a number of strains of coronaviruses in animals that have yet to infect human beings. Some of the common signs of having the virus infection include having a mild fever, cough, shortness of breath, and in severe cases you can suffer from pneumonia or even kidney failure. And as a result, it has been elevated by the World Health Organization from being just an epidemic affecting the residents of China like in Wuhan, all the way to being a pandemic that can affect multiple people all across the globe. So there are a number of conspiracy theories as well associated with the virus. According to the China Daily, one of the theories published in the Washington Times on January 24th claims that coronavirus, part of the Chinese biological weapons program, and the Wuhan Institute of Virology is known around the globe to have made major studies in some of the most dangerous pathogens, including Ebola, Lassa fever, and Marburg virus. There was also an Indian article claiming scientists had artificially inserted genes from the HIV virus into the coronavirus, thus making it susceptible to anti-HIV treatments. In an open letter published in the British medical journal Lancet on Tuesday, a group of health experts from around the world condemned conspiracy theories surrounding the contagious novel coronavirus, which broke out in central China's Wuhan, and voiced support for Chinese health workers. And in the letter, the health experts finally concluded that the coronavirus emerged from wildlife, as opposed to the previous discussed theories. According to The Economist, the rush to develop a vaccine against the Wuhan virus has been led by the Coalition for Epidemic Preparedness Innovation, CEPI, a group set up in 2017 in the wake of the West Africa Ebola outbreak. One of the vaccines that is currently being used by CEPI is known as remdesivir. Initially, that was a vaccine developed for the Ebola outbreak in West Africa, but as scientists have continually examined and practiced it on some of the organisms, they've realized that it is a vaccine that can help as well prevent and keep people safe from the coronavirus. As a result, CEPI, together with GlaxoSmithKline, a major drug producing company, have partnered together for the mass production of the vaccine that will assist multiple populations in treating the coronavirus. So the Chinese government has actually made significant progress in combating coronavirus spread among people in Wuhan and general vicinities in the Hubei province and even the Greater China population by actually constructing the second People's Hospital in Wuhan, and has a capacity of 200 beds. Heavy slowdown of activities in the cities and close monitoring and reporting of uprising cases by citizens have significantly helped in reducing the overall cases. There is, however, general pessimism as to the accuracy of the data due to prior information management by the government. Also, with reduced restrictions on traveling and being outdoors in quarantined regions, the disease may find opportunities to keep prevailing. So we look hopefully toward a future where the fewer infections are reported. Officials have been orchestrating forbearance on various fronts. Shanghai was due to raise companies' social security contributions on April 1st. That has been delayed by 3 months, saving firms an estimated 10 billion yuan. In Beijing, officials have encouraged landlords to cut their commercial tenants' rents in exchange for subsidies. And regulators have called on banks nationwide to roll over loans to companies that would otherwise lack the cash buffers to survive. In most villages, coronavirus control is considered a people's war, meaning everyone is enlisted to ensure the virus is regulated. Any people that have recently been to infected regions are closely monitored, in some cases requiring indoor stays with no visitors for prolonged periods while taking temperatures twice a day. These procedures are closely monitored in the subdivided states in different villages by disease control ambassadors. Pole-mounted loudspeakers are used to spread broadcast on virus control. Face masks are required by all Chinese citizens if outdoors, though their stock has been rapidly reducing. Among the affected industries, China's Southern Airlines has seen the sharpest dip in market value, the expected consequence of reduced flights in and out of the region. Generally, the Chinese stock market has fallen by about 10% since January 20th. The roadblocks imposed are also affecting farmers who need feed for their animals. Very controlled and restrictive outdoors activities have sharply impacted restaurants and hotels, threatening job losses. Banks are struggling with new loan default cases, forcing the central bank to pump in more cash to them through purchase of bonds with an intention to sell them back within a short period. 9 out of 10 companies surveyed by the American Chamber of Commerce in Shanghai have employees working from home. Couriers still zoom around on their electric motorbikes, but the takeaway trade is not saving restaurants because people fear eating meals prepared by strangers who may be infected. Grabbing a latte is a risk too far. Starbucks has shut half its 4,000 plus cafes in China. Another industry affected is Hyundai, which has halted some car production in South Korea because parts are short. So has Nissan in Japan. Facebook has stopped taking orders for its new virtual reality headset, and Nintendo has delayed shipments of new gaming devices. Foxconn, which makes smartphones for Apple and Huawei, has restarted its factories but with skeletal staffing. In conclusion, we can therefore say, regardless of the numerous negative effects that the virus is having all across the economies, the steps taken by multiple governments and international bodies to curb the spread of the virus is expected to have fewer and fewer reported cases of the virus spreading all across the globe, and to the point where it is completely dealt with. Therefore, thank you for watching. Remember to like, leave a comment, and also subscribe to the channel for more international news in the future. I'll see you next time.